Hi, it's Steffi at Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I've got a Goodwill box. Yes, Goodwill. By the time you see this, you will have already seen my video explaining that I had bought from 2 Goodwill locations, including the original Blue Box and America's Thrift, and that of all of them, the old Friday night Goodwill were the best boxes. Now, let me be clear. They're not great boxes. I mean, they're not like they were a year ago when I was getting all the good stuff. But they're better than they were at the end of the situation when things were really bad. They're not sending out quite the junk they were. Now, this is 2 bags of jewelry, so unfortunately, they didn't send them in separate boxes. These came from Dayton, Ohio. I'm not even cutting on the seam, actually. It out on the seam and it ripped. Okay, so we're going to pull the first bag. Oh, they are separate boxes. That's even better. Okay, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have. David's with me. Okay, so each one's in their own little box, and they're 5 pounds each. Now that includes the size of the weight of the box, because the whole package. Okay, David's going to cut it with that. I do not use blades. So he's cutting it. And I've been asked to put the camera back a little bit, so let me get it dumped out and then we'll adjust the camera. Oh, that's really full. Really, really full. So that's great. I'm going to take it for a second. Hopefully the camera will recognize this and maybe do this as our thumbnail. Let me dump it out. Touch anything that tries to roll. And we'll find out, is this a hit or a miss, you know? It's a real, now see, this is not what you want to see mixed in with your jewelry, because that can spread to the other pieces. So this has to be cleaned up and for now separated from the jewelry because of that green. So I'm putting it over here. It will not even go back in this box. Now, this is an interesting, you move the jewelry back, put the camera back a little bit so you have a better view of the whole pile. And the problem is I can only put you so far back because I have to be able to see the camera and see what I'm doing. This is a weird piece. Let me see. It's got a tab like it was hung up in a store, and it's sealed like it was new, not opened. Well, I can't even get that open. We have to tear the top off because I'm not going to leave it in the bag. This is, it said, oh, it's a baby kisses. That's just very interesting. But I'm assuming, but that's weird. That's an interesting and weird piece. Here is a comb.
It's see-through too.
I'll let you kind of work your way. So David's going to help me work through some of this. Now here's a ring. There's no way that's metal because it's very lightweight. It's not magnetic, but if it's metal, it's aluminum because this is very, oh, I don't know, it's got a little weight to it. Let's see. Oh, it actually has writing on it. Let's see what it says. Actually, it says 925. I don't know if you can see that on there. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see the 925? So there you go, David. A possible piece of silver. Now, mind you, I don't get excited because we've had things say 925 or 14K that were fake. Here's a pair of hot dog earrings like the Baby Kisses one. I won't open that one, but that's interesting. If you find something interesting, send it over here, David. Okay, here is a brass bracelet with inlaid elephants. And it looks like a mother of pearl and maybe some kind of black stone. Actually quite pretty. So we'll see if that's worth anything.
These are Monet.
These are Monet, David's. Oh, I have this set already. I already have this set, or one very similar. Never could sell them. They're Monet. I have a very similar, if not exact pair. This bracelet, let's try that. That is nothing important, it's just pretty. So that's kind of pretty. Try to hold it back a little bit.
Good.
I was told I'm way too close to the camera, but you got to remember, I got to put my arm through the tripod and I've got to be careful. So I can only go so far back, but I'll do my best.
Happy birthday.
Hopefully that doesn't affect my monetization. Sorry about that. I had to take a break. It's our grandson's 19th birthday today on Easter. And so he was calling to talk to us for a few minutes. So we just left the pile and now we're getting back to it. So here's another one of those weird earring packs. I can't read this one. Let's see what it says. Thanks a latte. Oh, looks like somebody made these with that Shrinky Dink stuff, which they're kind of cool, but I don't know what their resale value is. But here's a glass pendant. Well, that's interesting. They put another little bit of glass over it and around it. Or paint. It might be paint, too.
It's a peace sign.
Yeah, they made a peace sign out of it. It's interesting. Here's a little bracelet. I think I was starting to show this when I had to turn off the camera. My phone plays a song, and I knew I'd get in trouble. So I'll have had to cut that out. Now here is something. This is caught. Hold on. Oh, maybe this is part of it. I don't know. We'll have to figure.
Part of it.
It's missing an earring.
It's attached to it.
Yeah, it's missing.
What's the earring look like?
It's got a necklace, a ring, a bracelet, and one earring. But the earring's got a couple dead stones in it. This looks like it's pretty old. Made in India, but yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. Let's see. This is a stone bracelet with some paw print beads and a heart. A paw print and a heart. Let's see. Just some of that kit. I hate when they put this stuff in there because that's pretty much, I'll give it to my granddaughter, but it's kind of trash. This is crocheted, so it's fabric or thread and little beads. It's pretty, but here is another pendant. Okay, it's all tangled. There. Here's a pendant, a glass pendant, which I'll probably sell separately like that. It's kind of a Millefori look. Let's see. This earring was interesting me. Let's see. Now the earring itself is not magnetic, but this is. So I see if that has anything on it. I'll check it and see if it has any writing on it. This was intriguing me as well. I saw this end and thought maybe, or saw one of the ends and thought maybe it was a watch, but it's, I guess, a wrap bracelet. You'd wrap it around like that. So you'd see a chain and a strap. A bunch of bangles in this one. Oh, another cute one that'll go to my granddaughter. Now, that's missing a little part, but that might be in the box.
Nothing.
This little, if you see this little plastic piece. David's here helping me.
Yeah, no.
This kind of stuff we'll put aside. These are just plastic beads. I might make a big lot of those as well. I finally got my stuff organized and I'm going to be doing lots. Now this is a seed bead bracelet.
Got a couple of them.
I got a couple of them, so we'll have to put those in a lot. They're not worth a whole lot, a few bucks. This is kind of pretty. It's like a little glass domed piece of art, and looks like that hooks in like that maybe, or like that, something like that. Kind of cool.
Here, it's ugly.
Ugly. Watch your language over there. This is basically beads. This is beads on wire. It's got some pretty ones, so this would be a fun one to put in. I've got a bunch of jewelry separated now that I'm literally going to just put those pieces in a box for the beads, so that somebody could take them apart for the beads. This will be a prime example of that. This thing has been intriguing me from across the room. Let's see. That's a very unique earring. Only one.
That's good.
Here is another. Now that's good for the jewelry art, I think. That's actually kind of pretty. I think I could put this in a multi-lot because I've got some jewelry put aside to put in multi-lots of wearable, but not valuable. Like it's not worth selling them individually, but somebody might want to buy 5 pieces for $10 to wear or to take apart. That looks like it has a word on it. More kid jewelry, so my granddaughters, our youngest granddaughter's going to be happy. Just a bunch of little bangles that have to be for a kid. They're super tiny. I mean, look at how little. That's not a normal size bangle. A lot of kids jewelry in this one. And these are plastic. They're not glass. They're very nice quality, but they're not, yeah, see, there's a lot of kids jewelry in this box. And, you know, I'm going to give it a few times. Like I ordered 2 more boxes that are coming. And we'll see how they are. And if I still keep getting a lot of junk, then we might take a break again. But
it says Coventry.
Coventry, Sarah Coventry?
Yeah, it says Coventry.
Oh, okay. This one,
You need me to take it apart?
I think this is something David needs to detangle so we can see the individual pieces. This is a tangled up box. A lot of tangled stuff. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's really nice quality. This is not a normal clothes chain. This is actually elastic, and this weighs a lot. Oh, it has a name on it. What does that say? J. Crew. Okay, this will be listed. J. Crew. See if all the stones are there. And on the camera right now, it's looking like a light purpley blue, but this is actually a deep royal purpley, not purpley, royal like cobalt blue in person. And looks like maybe all the stones are there. Because that's what kills these pieces, is missing stones. But usually with stuff like J. Crew, it's unlikely a stone will be missing. They're pretty well made. I could tell by picking this up, this was a nice piece. And I'll have right here in a caption if it's worth what it's worth. But being J. Crew, it'll be worth something. Now this is an interesting, okay, David, we need you to just reach in here and start detangling. Hey, I found the other one of these. This one's been sitting on the fringe. And here's the other one. These are actually quite pretty. They're an abalone shell. I don't think they're silver. They look kind of cheap on the back. You can see where it's kind of wearing. But they're still really pretty, and they could go in a box for parts. I don't think anybody'd pay to have those for earrings.
Here. It says 925 on it.
Oh, this one says 925, so another piece of silver. Now, a couple pieces of silver could pay for the box. So that's good. So we'll put that with the ring. So far we found this and this that say 925 on them. So silver's not worth a ton, and these are very lightweight items. But you never know. You never know. They could be worth a couple bucks. Could give us, you know, a good chunk of our box back, which costs you about 60 bucks. Now this is a really pretty piece. That is one I will list because the quality is very nice. Does it have a signature? Look at that. No signature. That totally fascinates me. How some jewelry is so beautiful and feels like very nice quality. Now this is offset. You can see how that hangs. This hangs over to the side. It's intentional. Wonder if there was no, it doesn't look like there was another ring or another loop. But the quality of this, let me get my magnet.
This is pretty. It's 9 West.
The chain is not magnetic, but I don't think that's silver. I'll give it to David.
So this is 9 West.
This is 9 West. It's got a tag here. I don't know if you can see it. And this is the necklace.
Yeah, it says Vintage America on it.
It's actually quite pretty. So we'll definitely put that in the listing pile. That is worth listing. Possibly. You just never know. Each piece is so different. Well, let's see.
Yeah.
I'll move the camera back. I just can't get it too far back, unfortunately. Okay, this is an interesting earring. It's got etching on it. But that could even be a pendant. That's quite, so that would go good in this, with this other necklace in a parts box. This looks interesting. It's got a mermaid on it.
I'll detangle this and have it change.
Looks like an Alex. Yeah. Alex and Annie, maybe? Alex and Annie. Little Mermaid. That one might be a couple bucks. I don't know. Some of their stuff is... Most of their stuff is not worth a lot, but once in a while you'll get a piece that is, you know, worth at least a few bucks. So we'll put that with the few things that are resellable. I'll put that over here. Let's see. So this week I'm going to be in my studio all week, listing and creating. I've been working hard to get organized. This one is stone. This is all stone with little spacer beads. There's no type of signature, but the stones are pretty. And if it's not sellable on its own, this definitely could go into a box with a couple other nice pieces and be sold as a set. That is a pretty earring. I'm hoping I find the second one because I like that. It's neat. It's got the little chains that are sparkly. Let's see if I can. The little rhinestones. I guess they're little black rhinestones on black chain. So we'll see. We'll start our pile. Now here's another Alex and Annie, it looks like. Oh boy. That's a really pretty one. It says 2017. Looks like brand new. You are enough. So this one and the mermaid one are actually some of the better quality I've seen. And they might be resellable. Even in a lot, they might sell for a few dollars. This is a single earring. Kind of beat up. There's a bangle. Sure is pretty, but I doubt it's anything. I mean, you can see how, yeah. You know they're not worth anything when they do that. Let's see. Here's a little butterfly. Is that a brooch? Yep, it is. Oh, it's all tangled up. Things get caught up in these. That's a very pretty little butterfly. But no signature on it. Very reflective and pretty. What gets me is the quality of the fake jewelry nowadays is so much better. Now this one is not in the least magnetic. Let me see. Oh, a little bit. Yep. It picks it and drops it. So it's probably got a little gold plating, which makes it worthless. But it's pretty enough to sell in a lot. Okay, here's another one. Oh, these were really popular a few years back. The little bubble necklaces. This would be good in a junk lot for beads and charms, because these would make cute charms. You could actually make earrings out of some of the pieces. You know, like that. Hanging down with a bead above it would be a cute earring. So there's some stuff you could do, and you could use these little drops. That'd be a good one to put in one. Now here is some little earrings. Let's see. These are little rhinoceros. Ah, I dropped it. Rhinoceros earrings. That looks a little bit messed up there. Now we'll test that, but it's kind of got that stuff on it. So I'm not sure it's anything special. Put these over here to check out. Okay, this is kind of neat. Look at this. That is actually quite pretty. And that could be resold as a wearable piece. I believe everything's there. But it's a neat net. So I could, if it's not worth anything on its own, I could definitely put it with a couple of these other ones in a lot to wear. Here's a cute, these are plastic. Well, there's a mixture of plastic, and I think some might be, I think the beads are just high quality plastic with nice little metal spacers. It's got weight, but these are obviously plastic, but nice quality. Here's a single earring. Not magnetic, but I don't think, a little bit magnetic. Okay. This looks like a piece of rose quartz in a cage, and it has Disney on it. That was unexpected. I don't know what's a Disney about a rock in a cage, but we'll definitely check it out. If it's got any value, I'll put it in a caption right here. Let's see what that says. Where's my loop? Oh. Okay. I cannot read what this says. It says something. It's got something written inside. Probably China or Avon or something. Here, David. He's going to look. I can't.
It says Thailand, actually.
Thailand. Okay, so this is fake. But look how pretty that is. I'm telling you, some of this fake stuff is really pretty. Cute little pair of, I think those are plastic. This is a kind of a wire. Now that might, there's a chance that's got gold or gold fill in it. So we'll check it out.
Yeah. This is kind of odd.
Here's an interesting piece. And this is,
Etc.
huh?
I think it said etc.
Sugar.
Oh, sugar.
Sugar Fix.
Yeah, sugar fix.
And it's one of those ones that has the two sides that hang down, and then the necklace. So you put the necklace on you, and then these two little dangles hang separately. I don't know if you can see that. But they're not a necklace, they hang down. So Sugar Fix. We'll see if that's worth anything, but if not, we'll see what we can do with it. Okay, he's got a few more tangled. Okay, here's a stone. This is a piece of howlette dyed to look like turquoise, not silver. It does have a.
It says etc.
It says etc. with an exclamation point, and it keeps going to my magnet, so we know it's not silver. So it's a pretty piece though, and again, can be worn. I believe all the stones are on it. So it's a pretty, that's the problem with these boxes. If you have a booth, like you have an antique booth or a place to, here's the same one in pink. You have a booth, these are nice little items to sell for $4 or $5, but the problem is online, they're hard to sell because who wants to pay that and then pay the shipping? That's what gets you. It's the shipping is more than the piece is worth. So, oh, there's the thumbtack, David. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
Here's a little hair clip. This is very magnetic hematite. Both the hematite and the magnet are attracting stuff, but it's a little bracelet.
There's some cheapy stuff.
Give me one at a time. Okay. Here's just a chain. It does have a name on it. Another etc. It probably had another one of those necklaces, which might be in the...
Probably a stainless steel necklace, but it's not magnetic.
It's not magnetic, but he says it's probably stainless. But we'll check it out.
Same with this one.
Yeah, we'll check it out. Yeah, that one that I gave him, that pretty one with the purple. All right. This is, hold on, tangled. Let me see here. Oh, this is a multi-bracelet. Okay, yeah, see? This is chips, but I don't think there's a chance those aren't real stone. But it has the different layers. It's very pretty. I mean, this is a piece I would wear. It's very pretty. It's got 2 chains, and it's got the seed bead layer and that. So this is definitely a piece I could put in a lot of wearable jewelry.
So,
Okay. And this is just one of your kind of Art Deco-y looking pieces. Let's see what that says. This also is an etc. piece. Here's one of those pop socket things that the kids like. It's a bracelet one. Our granddaughter says she collects those. So she'll be... And here's a piece that's interesting. It's a piece of stone that they copper foiled, but they did the gold finish on it. And boy, you can wrap that around a bunch of times. And it's beaded. These look like real glass or stone. Yeah, they look like stone beads. So that's actually a very nice piece. No identifying info. Oh, that button is beautiful. So this is a nice piece. Here's a nice little peace sign. I might put that in my stuff. I like that. I have a granddaughter too that might want that. Little cute wristless bracelet thing. Single earring. That's different. Have you found something else? I get these all the time. I don't think they're worth anything. Stainless steel, because look how shiny that is. See? Very shiny. So I gotta put this camera down slightly so I'm in. I hope I've been in frame. I've been trying to look through the camera. This is a fleur-de-lis necklace. It's kind of cool. I mean, this would be a nice piece to take apart for the parts. It's really kind of neat. You have a piece? Okay. This is a silver chain with those little tiny, like, oh shoot. Yeah, none of that's magnetic. Cute little bracelet with the tiny fiber optic beads. Single earring. It says Bestie. Here is a, oh shoot. This is why I try not to put the camera back too far because I end up knocking it over. This is a very unique little bracelet. Moose. I don't know. I'll have to look into this. Looks like it could be vintage. You have a burger or a cookie, a French popcorn, a donut, and a shoe. I'll have to check this out because that's kind of interesting. Oh, I think is this the same one? Or I think this is the same one. I don't see it over here. This must be the same one I checked out earlier. This little earring. Oh, that's a beautiful angel. It's a double pin back. And I've got some pin back covers I can put on that. This is a single earring. It's a cute little, but it's pinned together like that. So that'll go into the junk jewelry. This is pretty. I don't get excited when I see these though, because 99% of the time you can see it pulls. Yeah. So sometimes they have a little gold plating on them, but that makes them worthless. If they're gold filled, they're worth a tiny bit, but not a lot. This is a cute little holiday earring because it's a package. Oh, here's a bat necklace. Oh no, it's a bat earring. Oh, look at that. Wait, hold on. Got a Christmas tree on it. Here we go. That is so cute. This is interesting. It's plastic. It's definitely not stone, but it's quite pretty. That is actually pretty enough to list. I don't know if what this is, but it feels like plastic. But you can see it's got the variations and a very pretty picture. So if it's not sellable by itself, it'll definitely be sellable. Oh, somebody's kid's picture. That's too bad. I hate to see that. And that's very magnetic. And there's nothing I can do with that. That makes me sad when I find those kind of things. Now there's another, sorry, glass pendant that's beautiful. It's on this weird, hold on. Let me untangle it and I'll show you. I gotta hold it back here to undo it. Hold on. Yeah, this is not very well put together. I'd have to put the clasp back on properly. Okay. All right, here we go. It's actually kind of pretty the way they did it, but it's also easy to take off because it's just this string looped on. So that might go into the wearable, but could be used for crafts. This is quite heavy. Not, let me see if it's sometimes I have to, no, this one's not magnetic at all. It's pretty heavy, but more than likely it's just aluminum because it kind of has that vibe to it. But we'll check it out. There's this pretty earring. See if that's magnetic. My little magnet just attracts, yeah. You can see that. It looks like a nice quality piece, but it's not. It's just a single earring. I'm not going to count the earrings on camera, but I'll put the amount of single earrings on the video. This is half a butterfly. Half of his body got ripped off, or his other wing got ripped off. Their single earring. You can tell that's not real. That's a pretty earring. An inexpensive rhinestone. Very pretty little earring. There's a bunch of single earrings. And now one or two of them could have a pair. Now this is new. It says, this is olive green. World Market $5.99. Don't know from when, but I'm sure it's probably vintage based on the color. It's kind of neat. I like that. That could be sold. Oh, what's this little baggie? This is interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Trades of Hope. Empowering women out of poverty. Tie pearl bracelet. That's actually quite pretty. And if it's not worth anything by itself, we could definitely put that in a lot because that's beautiful. And it has a little story there, which is nice. I don't know. Oh, I guess it hooks like this. I'm assuming that you wear it like this. That this goes in that little channel like that. That's the only thing I can think. It's a cute owl. It's kind of fun. Not magnetic, but I really doubt it's anything. But we'll check it out. All right. Wow, that's fancy smancy. Look at that. That's really pretty. Oh, and I like that you can open it. Yeah, that's very magnetic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty though. I don't think it's missing any of the parts or pieces. Looks like all the blue stones are there. I guess there's nothing, only blue stones. They're all there. Very nice. That could definitely be sold. Here's another tiny little kid bracelet. Simple earring. It's too lightweight. I really doubt it's anything. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Look at this. I cannot get that off the magnet, David. It will not come off. Wow. It's a pumpkin. Clearly metal. That's adorable. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, look at, I think we have both of these. Hold on, hold on. Yes, we do. Look at, but it's got a loose string, so probably something's fallen off. But you never know, somebody might like it. That is a chair. A chair pin. That is different. Let's see, little armchair. This is kind of cool. Little acrylic. Huh. So far only one. Here is a little locket with a rose glued on it. Not sure that's anything good. It looks pretty cheap. Some things it's not even worth putting the magnet on because you know it's cheap. Now that is really pretty. I wouldn't mind doing something with that one. So we might play with that one. I don't know, it might not need any help, but I'm thinking I wouldn't mind putting a couple beads where it attaches. Oh my goodness. So that might be a fun project piece. Let's see. Here's a ring. As usual, the rings are usually super duper tiny. You can see a mold line, so you know this is either plastic or really cheap pot metal. It sounds like it might be pot metal. Little jingle bell. A little unicorn. My granddaughter does not have pierced ears. Here's an ornament. Oh, here is a crown ring. Kind of worn, but cute. Yeah. Very tiny as most of the... Now, I've had another couple necklaces like this. Similar, not the exact same one, but let's see if we can get this to lay right. Hold on, let me get my hand out. Hard to get this one to lay flat. It's actually kind of pretty, and they feel like glass, but they're probably plastic. But that's a super cool one. I may actually list that, because that's just interesting enough. Somebody might like it. Here's a pair of interesting, they're ceramic, I think, yeah. These are ceramic earrings. Like buttons. They got a string through there. See? I don't know, that's very interesting. This is just a cord with a lobster claw. Oh, what's this? David's got some real nice tangles over there. Single earring. It's an eagle. I think that might say 925 on it, babe. Let me see if I can read it. He's busy. See, I'll put it here so you can look at it. It does not want to be red, does it? Well, let's turn it the other way. I can't read that. I think it might say 925. It is a pretty piece. I'll give it to David. He'll tell us if he sees 925 on it. Here is a barrette. It's a hairpin. That's actually kind of pretty. Looks like just some metal edging with plastic stones. But looks like new. It's very nice. Okay. This has a bird and a bird nest and another bird and then the clasp. Now it looks like it could be stainless. Yeah, it's not silver, that's for sure. But it's very pretty, and I'll definitely put it in the resellable. Now I will check out anything I think might be more than just a normal thing. This is one of those bracelets you can glue stones or rock or things on that's rough. So you can glue things on there. Let's see, what does it say? Let's see. My goodness, I cannot read that. Hold on, forgive me while I take it up here. Oh, Sarah Coventry. So this is a Sarah Coventry piece. Maybe it's supposed to look like this. Let's see if we can see what that design is. Well, it's actually a pretty pattern on there. I guess it's not a rough area because I buy these all the time that are blanks, but I don't think that is the design. It's got a real pretty little pattern there. Alright, let's see. Here's an arrow. Oh, David found this one. Probably another bead one. It's just on wire. I've got a ton of these that I might sell together. Probably 20 or 30 of this type of necklace. Some string. A piece of keychain, which I'll put in my stuff. I think we already looked at this. I think it's the same one. Yeah.
Did you look at this yet?
No, we didn't look at that yet. That's kind of cool.
What am I supposed to look at?
The eagle.
Okay. This thing?
That's really pretty. Yeah, see? That's kind of pretty. That's another one of those wire ones, but this one's actually, it's got the loose seed beads on here. There. Yeah.
It says 92 on it.
92. That's different.
Well, it might be when it was made.
How interesting. Look what they did to glue that on. Or no, that's glued on. Okay, never mind. That was dumb of me. Okay, that's interesting. Whether it's worth anything, I don't know. Oh, this one's cool. Oh, this is neat. This is metal. It's blue. See, this is Nicole. I'll show it to you first. Maybe you can read it. And then we'll look for it off camera. Buy something. I can't read that. That is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to researching this piece because that is metal, but it's dyed blue, like a variated blue. That's really kind of cool. Yeah, we'll see. It's a designer name that I've never heard of. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Single earring. Looks like it has the alcohol inks on it. It's really pretty. And
Got me.
yeah, he can't.
Looks like hill on the back end of it.
Yeah.
So.
This one's really pretty. It's got one of these pull tabs on it to tighten it. Feels really nice quality. And might be silver. We'll check it out. Because that's really nice. We'll check that one out. Oh, this is really pretty. That's the thing. You get a lot of very pretty. So if you're buying for yourself, if you like jewelry and you don't care about reselling, that you either want to take it apart and use the pieces or wear them. Okay, this one. It's really pretty. Very delicate. I gotta read that tag. I'll read it in a minute. David found this one. It's got two very nice quality beads. Another one up here. And it's another one of those kind of enigma pieces where it looks nice quality, but there's absolutely no signature. So that just baffles me, the ones that do that. I don't get it. Oh, here's another nice one he just untangled. This is glass and metal beads. Did you use a magnet on this?
No.
Okay, this one's worth checking out. Yeah. Very heavy.
Probably pot metal.
Probably pot metal, but we'll check it out. My friends that do this and make a lot of money selling stuff for the metal say if it's not magnetic, test it. Because they find a lot more gold and silver than I do. On this one, I don't think that's, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it would be anything of substance, but we'll see. Oh, this is pretty. Kind of like that bubble look. It does have a tag. Let's see what the signature is. Don't know what that is. We'll have to check it out. Here's a cute little one. I think it's like Lucite Express, but really pretty. I like that little flower, but if there was something on the back, it's gone. So we'd have to see. We might have to do something to it. Here's that little tree that was hooked onto the bat. This is just a chain. It's a plain chain. This is some pearls with a very pretty clasp, but it's missing the other side. Not magnetic, so we'll test that. The pearls can always go. I don't think they're real pearls. No, they're smooth. Smooth on your tooth. My husband hates when I do that, but it's the only way to figure it out. If it's smooth on your tooth, it's not real. If it's rough on your tooth, it's probably a pearl. This is, I believe, stainless steel. You can kind of tell. It feels very nice and good quality. This one's kind of neat. It opens. Look at that. You could put beads in there. Something that's big enough that won't fall through. I don't know if it's for one of those lava beads that you put the scents on. Could be. I've never done that, but that could be. Chain. Oh, this is neat. I like that. It's leather in the middle and wood on the sides. Is there a signature? Okay. Weirdly, the chain is not. on the extension is. But I don't know if that would be... That's really pretty though. I like that. Here's a pretty one. It's just seed beads and bugle beads. And that's it. Here's a little chain. It's just a chain. We'll test that chain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not magnetic at all.
Yeah, he said it's not magnetic at all. From blood and ash we will rise. That's kind of dark. There might be a reference there that I don't understand. That's not magnetic. So it could be a reference that I don't get. This is the one. This is a string. Probably one of those glass pendants was on this. Just an old gold tone. Yeah, not magnetic. I think I showed you this already. This one's pretty. It's got a little snowflake. A little stone, rhinestone. There's another single earring. Oh, look, we found the other one of these. I think that's the second one, I believe. Let me see if the other one's over here. Unless it got thrown back out into the box, but I don't think it did. We got such a pile here. I'm not seeing it. But I'll tell you right here in the comment. I'll put a comment whether this is the same one or the second one. Here's some earring sets. Just little enamel earrings. Here's a single pearl, faux pearl. That's probably that could be a gold filled.
Yeah, it could be. It's magnetic.
Yeah. This is cool. This is neat. This is not magnetic, so we'll check it out. It's a neat piece. Here's another bracelet, like the other one I had. Right here. Except this, yeah, this one. Okay, hold on. There's two of these. And they are very magnetic.
This one's not.
This one's not magnetic at all.
This one's not either. Well, just the jump ring.
Oh, I think I showed them that one, yeah. This one's not magnetic at all. I think I showed this earlier. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. This is not magnetic. I did show you this. It somehow migrated itself to the other side of the table. Here's a jingle bell necklace. A little heart enamel. This is a big old medallion earring. Couldn't even imagine wearing that. I don't know if this is the same one. I swear some of these have migrated. I'll tell you right here if this is a second one or not. But it's not magnetic. I think I said when I showed it to you before, I didn't think it was anything, but there's no magnetism. I think I have two of those. Like I said, anything that I'm not sure, I'll tell you in the I'll put
Unless
a little.
You set it over here, and I put it back over there.
I could have. This is not magnetic either. See, this is one of those ones where just the wire is magnetic, not the earring. This is a little angel pin. It's very cute.
It's magnetic.
Yeah, he says it's magnetic. Here's an earring. You see we have a lot of single earrings again. You're going to get it. If you buy a box, count on many. That's not magnetic either, but doesn't mean anything. This is broken. This one's kind of pretty. got a little bit of that staining there. So I'll have to clean it. I'll have to clean that so it doesn't hurt anything. But obviously, you know, it's not going to be real gold if it's got blue on it. So I'm going to put that over here with that other piece. And let's see what else we got. This is not magnetic. A couple knot earrings. An R in a heart. This is a little glittery. It's like a sticker. It's a little sticker. This is a heart. Little heart. That it's not magnetic, but it doesn't feel like it's gold, and you can see from the texture on the back it's probably not. Here's some little, oh how cute, little earrings, like Easter bunnies. Well, looks like they hang upside down because that's how they go in your ear. So the bunnies hang. I don't know, that's weird. It's this like nugget. It's not magnetic. The wire is, oh, it's got some writing in it. Let's see. I'll hold it up for you to see.
Oh, that's the one that says Coventry.
Oh, okay, Coventry. Okay. That's just trash. Plastic. The rest of that broken necklace. And a little plastic earring.
Show that one.
I don't know. And I think this is the last piece. It's a little plastic. It looks like stone, but it's plastic. I don't think I showed this one either.
There's a name inside of it.
There's a name.
Something Sophie. Leah Sophie. Or
Leah Sophia?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Leah Sophia. That might be sellable. And what's over here?
Just a
bunch of hair stuff. Okay. That is a weird little rhinestone piece. It looks like they use gold rhinestones on a piece of plastic, or it's one of those ones that hook to your shirt, I guess. And then there's a hair comb, missing a few stones, but that can go in a craft box. Here's a little tiny, I guess to put a little updo on your head.
It's a little thing.
Yeah, put a little updo. Here's a clip. It's a nice shape. Here's a little clip. It's a nice shape. And then this is one of those sets that you put across the back of your hair. That's, oh, the wire's soft. I think that's it, guys. I think that's the whole box. So I'd love to hear what you think. Oh, this one snuck by me. I don't think that was stuck to the magnet earlier. So that's it. You can see there's a lot of earrings. I'll put on the video at some point how many single earrings we had. And I will be back later with well, every Friday I'm going to post one of these. And I've got enough Goodwill boxes coming in here for the next 4 Fridays. And then we'll see if we keep going. So I think we'll do okay on this box. Enough silver and a couple nice pieces to sell. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon.